Everyone. Welcome. Good afternoon. I am so glad that you are here. Come on in. Come on in. Like, tag, share, all of that great stuff. It's an honor to be before you. This is a little bit something if you're on YouTube and you're catching this. My goal is that every Wednesday, as long as I'm led, I am going to be sharing with you what I have been doing inside of our local community centers and helping people just like you, hands on in the community centers, log into their computers, and start working and start building and doing business. Now, the fun thing about this is that I am going to be able to offer this online and further help you. So, these mini workshops, whether you're watching live on Facebook, go ahead and drop some emojis and all of that great stuff. Like, tag, share with your friends. Be sure to subscribe or follow me if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that noti bell after you subscribe so that you are notified every time that I go live. Okay. So we're all about faith, family, and business. And in that, it looks like faith and leadership. Now, a lot of you are called to do something and you're sitting back like, what do I do? Right? Well, today we're going to do something really practical. Okay. In the next 30 minutes or so, and I'm really trying to hold to this time, is I'm going to teach you how to build a simple landing page. Okay. Create a QR code in Canva and connect it all to Payhip so that you can start selling, okay, your products online, whether this is a digital product or an actual product. Now you might be saying, what's Payhip? And you might be saying, how do I do a QR code? I'm going to show you all of those things. So here's how we're going to break it down. The first 10 minutes, I'm going to do the intro and the teaching, okay? And then we're going to go into 15 minutes of us actually building, okay? Actually building. So if you're catching this in real time and you're really excited, feel free to drop in the chats. And if you drop in the chat, um, I will keep eye on everything so that I can actually help you, right? So I can help you and respond to your questions and all of that great stuff. So I'm really excited about this because a lot of my clients come to me and ask me questions like, Angelica, I just don't know where to start. I'm not sure how to start. How do I have these ideas, but I don't have clarity. And I know I need to sell these products. I know I need to sell something, right? But during the 15 minutes, I'm going to show you the actual how process. Okay. Right now, I just want you to understand why a simple landing page matters. Okay. So if we're looking on this screen, you're going to understand that a simple landing page matters because you need to get into the process of leading your people somewhere. So for those of you that don't know, here's the truth. You don't need a complicated website, okay? You need one clear page that does one thing for you. I'm so excited. I have the opportunity to work with, amazing clients, people, customers that are just trying to get their message out, right? They finally got the clarity. They know what they're offering, and now they're communicating their message. And so your landing page is where you take the people to sign up or to purchase after you've communicated your message so many times, right? On social media or a YouTube page. Think of it this way. I communicated the message, right, of what I'm teaching today, and you're showing up either live or on the replay. Now, why is that so important for you to, why I want you to get this? I want you to get this. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you are live, go ahead and type hashtag live because I have goodies for you. Those of you that are live, if you're live on Facebook, okay? If you are live on Facebook, I want you to drop hashtag live and I will be sending you a free tool. I will be sending you a free tool. So anybody who is live with me, I am going to be sharing with you my launch and sell workbook from Payhip. Okay. I am going to be sharing this and giving this to you so that you're able to navigate going through this entire process. Okay. So, module one, I did it in a sense of like a workbook so you could see how long, or like a class, so that it would take you through step by step of getting this done. Okay. Where you are going to say, why Payhip, module two, set up your account, 5 minutes, module three, create the first, all of this, build your landing page. Now, all of the modules and everything are all set up inside of my Biz Collective school. Okay. We'll talk more about that later. But if you want just this checklist, hey sis, I will DM this to you. At the end of this, I will send you this for free. Okay. It won't have the modules, but it will have processes and things that you need to go through. Okay. It's like a teaching. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, right now, what I am focusing on mostly is helping you get to the point of understanding if you're running a for-profit. Hey sis, you're so welcome. So like, tag, share, all that stuff. If you're a nonprofit, for-profit, all of that great stuff, you want to get situated. Now, if you're on YouTube and you're following me on YouTube, I'm going to ask you to go ahead. Let's see, just comment live on the bottom, and I will generate a link so that you can get it for free. Okay. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll update it to put it in the show notes. Okay. So there's that. But here's the thing. The reason why you want a simple landing page is because you want somewhere to, maybe you're trying to gather subscribers, right? Or email subscriptions. Maybe you're working in a church. I work with a lot of small churches, developing churches, even large churches that are extending like to multiple campuses. Maybe you're a baker and you're wanting to start your side hustle of goods and you want to sell those things, right? Maybe it's a digital product like I'm offering you here. I'm doing a live teaching, the similar teachings like this I do in the community center, where you have like that personal action contact with me to where I can help you navigate all that great stuff. But then I'm offering you a way to get this digital product, right? So here's the thing. A simple landing page with a QR code is your shortcut. People are tired of links, right? Links are cool, but how easy is it for someone to just to take a picture and I'll get back to that, right? Or, oh, I'll remember. And instead of looking for the link, they're just going to take a picture, scan the QR code or screenshot and save it. Okay. I don't know about you, but we live in a picture world, right? Like we want things aesthetic or nice and pleasing and all of that. So we remember things. If you just drop a one in the comments if you have a photographic memory where you'll be doing something and then you'll get a vision or thought of something. And you're like, oh yeah, I remember where I took that. This is the reason why QR codes are so important nowadays. And I want to teach you how to do that for free. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to do that for free. So it's fast to build, it's professional, and Payhip. There's a tool called Payhip. Okay. Write Payhip in the comments. Payhip. Okay. Kind of like the concept you paying from your hip, you pulling out your wallet, that kind of stuff. Okay. So the reason I'm sharing this is because Payhip handles all the back end stuff, like the shipping and the payments for you. And this is where I started. Now, this is where I built Academy at Well Valley, Well Valley Academy. And I can actually show you what that looks like. Okay. So Academy at Well Valley, I'll go ahead and pull this up. So I can show you, give you an example of what this looks like. And you can see this is a landing page. Okay. This right here is a landing page. And this page right here allows you to learn about Well Valley Academy, right? This is where I hosted my courses. This is where I host all of those types of things. And because of that, you get to purchase products, get free products. When I was, we sold merch, digital products, all of that kind of stuff. When we got to this point, it was wonderful. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's kind of awkward in that I'm trying to, because I'm looking at the screen and doing this, but it was great to get it into that spot of how this works was because it was a selling tool. It allowed me, and here's the cool thing, you can sell with no monthly fee, but they make their money because not everything's free, right? With charges like Stripe charges or credit card charges or transaction fees and things like that. So they charge a percentage. But what I've worked with my clients because I did it myself was it ends up being like 7.9 added to the price, a percentage added to the price. So I just taught my clients because I did it myself, I tacked it on. So you would add that additional amount, okay? And so because you would add that additional amount, it ended up being a wash. So if you're selling a product for $27, you would sell it for $33. Or if you're, things like that, okay? So this is what is possible. This is actual website, these different things. Now, when you're selling a product, okay, like I have devotionals and different things on here. All of this stuff is actually getting moved, but it's available right now. But you can look like Clarify My Calling. So I have this product here that's called Clarify My Calling. And when you click on Clarify My Calling, okay, this is a sales page where it has add to cart, download now. This is free. This is what you want to build. This is how you want to build that copy. Now, inside of the Biz Collective, I walk you through how to create your copy and how to do all of that stuff. If you want to learn more about sales copy versus freebie copy, all of that kind of stuff, and you want some support in that, go ahead and write copy below, just COPY. And because that is literally the fancy term for the writing, right? And that we use on social media. I'm giving you these teach terms, right? These tech terms, this business terms. And I will keep that in mind and I will work that session into our coaching. Okay. So here's how this works. I want you to see that my clients, since I started like this, you have the opportunity to start like this as well. Okay. I'm going to show you my 3-step blueprint. Okay. So my 3-step blueprint, okay, is what we're building today. Step 1, we create a QR code in Canva that links directly to your Payhip store. Step 2 is we design a simple landing page that the QR code is front and center so that people actually know what to do. And step 3, we connect everything so that when someone scans it, it works. Now, here's the thing. We have to work backwards. Okay. So the 1, 2, 3, we can't build the QR code if we don't have the landing page because you have to take that link and you have to create it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take you all the way in to, let's look at how to log into Payhip. Okay. So I'm going to pull up a screen right now and we're going to go, let's see right here. Let's go ahead and add this new tab here. Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. And I'll go ahead. Don't worry, I can see you. I'll make sure that I, pause and do all that great stuff for you so that you can see. Okay. So here's how this works. I am going to take you to Payhip. Okay. So you're simply going to click payhip.com. We're going to log in. Now, this is a brand new account. Okay. This is a brand new account. Now, if you wanted to learn or to do something a little bit different, I'm going to share something with you real quick. I'm going to do an incognito tab and I'm going to go to Payhip that way so that I can show you what it looks like on a brand new account. Okay. So let's go. Let's see. Oops. Let's go there. Okay. Let me add this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to share it. Is it going to allow me to share it? Window. Is it that one? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Duh. Okay. So here we are. So as you can see, we're on this page right now, and I'm going to pop that up. So looking at this, this is Payhip. It's free. Okay. Sell digital downloads, courses, coaching, and more from one simple platform. Here is what you can sell: digital downloads, online courses, coaching, memberships, physical products. Okay. Look at this. Beautiful products, all that, she's doing. She's a calligrapher. She does wedding invitations, different things like that. People have been using this for years. Okay. Honestly, it is, excuse me, a best kept secret. So when it comes to pricing, this is what it looks like when it comes to pricing, because it's free forever. But remember, not everything's free. But I love this because it gives you the opportunity to get started and basically pay as you make money. Okay. So there is a $5 transaction fee, plus you get the Stripe or the Payhip or PayPal fee. I actually continue with Stripe because Stripe actually has better percentages. PayPal is more expensive now. And so Stripe is leading that as far as being, serving the customers when it comes to the building fund. Okay, let's just be real. So starting at 5%, it ends up coming to like it's like 7.2% tacked onto your price that I mentioned. And then I think it's like a 30 cents. So 7 point and then plus 30 cents. Okay, that's just how they work it. So the great thing and option about this is you just get started for free. You create first and last name and email address. Now you might be saying, Angelica, I don't have a domain. I don't have a business address. Don't worry about that right now. Create a simple Gmail account. Create it for the business. So it would be myfirstbusiness@gmail.com. Make sure that the name is not taken. Make sure that nobody else has it, all of that great kind of stuff. And the reason why this is important is because you want to make sure that you're not doing like trademark or copyright, all of that trademark infringement and all that stuff, so that you can get the social media handles and all of that great stuff. So once you do that, you're going to log in here. Now, in the workshops and inside of the Biz Collective, I teach all of my people that. So I do a lot of repeating here because sometimes we forget, okay? And you might just be catching these for free, okay? Which is totally cool. Soak it up. But right here, what I want to show you is back office of helping a client. This is Dree Bake This. She is in the process, excuse me, of setting up her baking and goods services. So she sells baked goods, okay? But she also sells like aprons and certain, spatulas and certain things that she uses because she wants to help women do and build and provide tasty treats for your family, your banquets, your events, whatever it may be. So we went to Payhip because we tried Shopify, but to be realistic, when you're first starting out, it can be overwhelming, even with AI, even with all of these different things. If you don't have clarity, if you don't specifically know what you're offering, and you're not clear on your message. So, this is the reason why I like to encourage you to start here, because when you start here, guess what happens? You are able to truly see and get that clarity if you're hands on. So, what does this look like? We're going to create a product, okay? We're going to create a product. So we're going to go to products. And as you can see here, she has different products that are set up that have allowed her to, let's see, that have allowed her to sell her sweet treat bundle. Okay. So this is what we're building. And this is a simple, just purchase the product. That's what it is. It doesn't need a lot of detail because she's doing an event and it's not a sales page, so to speak, right? It's a sales page, but they're purchasing at a local cottage event, right? A home grower cottage, different things like that, a bakery sale or different things like that. So there's that option. Now, if you were to do something like I had told you at Angelic at selling a digital product, you're going to talk about this digital product. You're going to say how it provides a transformation, right? But here, enjoy the best of Dree Bake This in one bundle. This event special includes 8 homemade cookies, 6 chocolate dunk sticks, dipping sauce, choose any mix of the spring flavors, lemon, butter, peanut butter, and oatmeal. So here's the cool part that I think once you generate this and you create that product, okay? Once you generate this and you create that product, you are set up, okay? You are set up to, we have about 5 more minutes, to create a code in Canva, or QR code, okay? So inside of Payhip, okay? Inside of Payhip, when you're here, I'm going to walk you through this as fast as I can. You're going to click add a product. And when you click add a product, you're going to either do a physical product. You can provide a coaching service, a membership. That's a little different. Most of my clients, this is where we really stick to a digital product, which is an ebook, a software, or other files. Okay. We also do a course. That is where you're preparing the videos and all of that stuff and you're selling the course. That's a lot of back work built. And then a physical product, whether it's clothes, physical goods, cookies, cups, t-shirts, all of that great stuff. Now, coaching services are that one-on-one, so that is an option. And then you also have the bundle. The bundle will come in later when you can bundle like a coaching service and a course, okay? Or a physical product and a coaching service. Maybe you're selling a ministry bundle or something that you put together, right? It's a physical product, it's a membership, and they have monthly coaching services that they subscribe to for the devotional or something like that, okay? There's a lot of great stuff. So once you create this physical product or whatever it is, you're going to put the title, you're going to put the amount, you're going to have the graphics, you're going to upload all those, and you're going to type in the description. If you're shipping, then you'll enter all of that information. If you're not, you're going to leave it blank. You're going to make it visible. And then you're going to say automatically subscribe people to, or, subscribers to the mailing list. This is where you can continue letting them know about your next product, nurturing them, doing all that great stuff. I teach you how to set all of this up inside of school, okay, in the Biz Collective. So I'll talk to you more about that in a while. So because of this, let's go back to where we were with Dree Bake This and go back to the page of where we're seeing where she already has some. So let's say that you've already created this. So now we're going to have the fun and actually going into Canva, and I am going to show you how to generate a QR code. Now, this is absolutely fun because when you get inside of Canva and you generate the QR code, you're going to see, let's go share this tab instead. So you're going to see exactly what's available behind in Canva as you create. Now, whether you create this by yourself or you create using AI, it doesn't matter. But what you're going to do is use Canva to create your actual code. So you can use a graphic to create in AI or in here, but simply put, you're going to search and just create. I searched for logo. So I typed up logo and logo came up for me. So I went here and I just searched logo and bunch of logos came up and I was like, branding stuff that I've done and all that. And I was like, you know what? So I found one that was open and I said, you know what? I'm going to open this. So I clicked on this one and I created it. And I created it and it was simple. It was so simple. In fact, I was like, wow, I have to share this, right? So I've been doing these QR codes for some time now. And so I want to show you how to do this. So you have that big sale and you want to get the QR code and you want to put it on the flyer, but you're struggling and you're like, it's just not working. I've tried all these apps. They want to charge me and all that kind of stuff. Cool. Canva, 12 bucks a month. It's a business expense, or it's 15 bucks a month. It's a business expense, but you're going to use it for almost everything. Okay. So it's worth it. And you can also, I believe, do QR codes on the free. So, but you get a 30-day trial. So when you start a Canva account, you can get a 30-day trial. You can click that link in the description of this video. I'll drop it there. And you can get a 30-day trial. Okay. So you can build all of this stuff for 30 days and see if you like it. And if you don't, you don't. If you do, then you know what it is and you can continue to that investment. So what I'm going to do is, remember, be mindful that we already have a product link. We have a product link. So I'm going to go back into Canva and I'm going to extract this link that I have. Okay. So I'm going to hit share and I'm going to copy this. Okay. I want to copy this. So Control C or copy, you can hit that and it'll copy it for you. Um, and then I am going straight into um my Canva document. And as I am in here, okay, as I am in here, I am setting up, looking at, scrolling down. I want you to go to the left hand side. I want you to scroll all the way down to where it says apps, and you're going to click on it. And once you click on it, I want you just to type QR. That's it. Okay. QR code, it'll pop it up for you. There you go. Now, we're going to select, I personally do this one. There's different ones that, twine with other ones or whatever. I want it this one, this QR code with logo. It's super simple, super easy. There you go. I'm simply going, remember that link that we just copied? Okay, we're going to Control V and we're going to paste this. And when we paste this, okay, now that you can see this, okay, can everybody see that? Now that we have that there, I am going to, you can choose a file. Okay. You can choose a file. What is best? Okay. I am, just for the sake of this, going to leave it blank. Um, let me see. What would it allow me to pull up? Okay. So it's not going to do, maybe I won't leave it blank. Maybe I'll put, um, let me see. I have a logo here. I have Dree Bake This. Let me just go with her Dree Bake This logo. Okay. So you can see I uploaded it and it put the logo right there on the inside. Okay. So I think that's super cute. Now, the cool part about this is that you can actually change the background. You could do it in pink. You can do it in white. You can do it in black. Um, it takes a moment for it to generate because it's changing or whatever. The background color you can do in red, you can, change all that kind of stuff. There you go. Do you see the different implementation of the colors? So like if I go to blue, it takes a second, but it'll change it and it'll generate it to go to that color. I have this one that popped up. There's a bit of a lag on it because it's, doing, but I'm going to keep that. And then we'll just say add to design. And excuse me, when you add to the design, you're simply going to stretch this out and there you have your QR code. And then you're simply going to hit download. Okay. And when you download, you're going to do a PNG and you're going to select the one that you're currently working on, which is page 2. So we're making sure that we're doing that. And then you're going to save it. Okay. And y'all, that is how we generate a product using Payhip, how to sell, where to set it up, how to do that. And then especially getting in on how to share those QR codes. Okay. How to share those QR codes. So you all, this is really important. It's really important because it gives you the opportunity to really just see what is possible, but also knock it out the park. Okay. I don't know what you have an event for, if it's working, if it's not working, all of those great things. But if this blessed you, okay, if this blessed you and you're like, Angelica, I need help with this. Like, I genuinely need help with this. Like, I want to learn, I need help. Then you can comment. You'll get this freebie, okay, the module all set up for you. You can get that. But if you're wanting more hands-on help and doing all of this, I want you to comment Biz Collective below. The Biz Collective is our new opportunity for school where we are setting up our community for $27 a month. And you will get products like this along with the videos, the trainings, all of the things that you need set up. It is what my community, my workshop community uses. It is what you now will have access to in the trainings just to support you to get started. Simple, one and done. And growing, whether if you're setting up a masterclass, if you're setting up a workshop, if you're setting up your LLC, all of the questions that you need in order to grow your business. All right. So I love you. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here. It is an absolute blessing that you take the time to come and just be here with me. I am going to go have me some dinner and get ready for our evening workshops. If you are local and you are able to join us inside of the Westgate Community Center, I can't wait to see you. Until next time, be blessed, walk in peace, and don't worry. What God has for you, He will finish it. Just stay the course, be obedient, and have fun learning. Bless you. See you soon.